Babe, thoughts on the $1 Million Highway so far?
I was just pulling out this camera to ask you that.
I'm filming you, and then you can film me.
I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning, it's not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong, I'll see it clearer now. I'm learning the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here.
Literally going 20 miles an hour.
What is up, fam? Jesse here with Adventure Endeavor. It's a beautiful morning. We're here just, it would be west of Durango, Colorado. Today's a travel day. Today might be a little interesting. Today we are going to be driving the $1 Million Highway with the rig, with the Jeep, with our buddies and their 25-foot Airstream. But first and foremost, we gotta get off of this spot. So we've had this great spot with these beautiful trees up on this hill here. But what we didn't show you was getting to this spot was very difficult. So there's a road that goes all the way around and it comes up here. And actually the Airstream actually got stuck on the way up. It was kind of digging in his tire mount, which is underneath, and one of his tanks was really close to dragging. So we actually had to stack some wood to get him through one spot. And then it's really tight with trees and it's kind of steep. So we're gonna try and show you guys that road out, and show you what smaller trailers are capable of, or 25-foot Airstream, what that's capable of. And then we're gonna be heading towards Silverton, and then we're gonna be heading towards Ouray, driving the $1 Million Highway. So this video is gonna be about that, and we hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any questions about it afterwards, let us know. Fine. She slipped.
I don't think it got. Well, it did like a snake, but I don't think it did anything.
It's fine.
It's fine.
On the way in.
My teeth started.
Yay.
And I was like,
Do you want to explain what was happening?
Oh, Kate was trying to pull the branches back a little bit so we didn't scratch her rig, and she kind of slipped. And then the branches kind of got us a little, but it was worse on the way up because we had like no spotters really.
You're gonna
I
jack.
think it'll be okay.
yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do, to be honest. It might be hitting a rock though. That's
Go
what it,
slow. It looks
yeah,
okay.
it's just straight.
Go really
rock.
slow.
Really slow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're about to free it up. Alright, you guys watch the water tank. That's the key.
Yeah. Is it jack kind of low, or is that normal?
That's what it always is.
Oh, okay.
Here, Michael.
How's it going over here?
Doing good. For some reason his two front jacks were not all the way down in the first place. So we just don't want to drag them, so we're just going to lift them up and should be good.
You mean they were not all the way up?
They were not all the way up. Is that what I said?
You said they were not all the way down.
They're not all the way up. Oh! Wait there, 1 minute. Don't run me over. That rock hit his tank. That rock would have hit his tank if he went. Alright! Slow! Think you're good? You're good.
Trying not to hit the water tank.
This trailer's so low. Okay, I think you're clear. Just watch the last couple trees.
This is the struggle of full-time RV boondocking sometimes. We really want the good spot that has halfway decent internet, and we had to go up this crazy road to get it. Ugh. This tree right here looks a little treacherous. Looks like it'll for sure damage the rig, so I'm just gonna push this branch out of the way. You know, casual. There's another one. Okay, hold on, let me come over there. Oh yeah, we're good. Nice, not bad, not bad. Like a glove.
All right, so we've made it down the most treed area, fairly unscathed. They're a little technical because their trailers are so low. Actually, the rounded corners of their Airstream actually helps with tree branches. We have more issues with tree branches, they have more issues with clearance. But this last little section going down, which would be the entrance to this spot, is no joke. I'll do my best to film it, but I also gotta drive and pay attention because it's extremely steep, extremely rutted, and extremely rocky. I know it's a lot of extreme, but just wait until you see it. You'll see. All right, guys, so here is the entrance and or the exit. Video never does justice, but it's kind of intimidating. And then what is really difficult is you basically come straight off the highway and then you gotta go up a super steep rutted hill. I don't know that I would have done this in the fifth wheel, but we got the little baby trailer now and I am in 4 low, first gear. Got the exhaust brake, tow haul mode. You can see Mike over there, he's just now getting down. It's just steep. We're riding the brakes even though we are in low range. Recently, Melissa has actually been driving the truck with the trailer, but we decided today that she didn't want to drive down that hill, first of all, because it is intimidating to a certain extent. But secondly, another perk of the Jeep is that Melissa and Kate are going to take the Jeep and go grocery shopping for both of the households while Mike and I go and dump and fill our tanks. So another little perk of the Jeep, it'll just save some time on a travel day. You know, shopping on a travel day is not always the best thing, but this makes it easier. Thoughts on the $1 Million Highway so far?
I was just pulling out this camera to ask you
I'm
that.
filming you, and then you can film me. Dear Diary.
It's freaking beautiful. There's a beautiful little like waterfall right behind us, actually, right off the side of the road. Super, super scenic. Obviously very steep and relatively windy. Nothing super crazy so far.
How's the Jeep doing? Melissa's driving the Jeep today. How's the Jeep doing?
The Jeep's doing good. I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. This is my first time really driving it by myself, so this is interesting.
Watching the temperatures.
It's very different. It's a little squirrely than the truck, a little more squirrely than the truck. So yeah, just watching the gauges and trying to get a feel for like what the different gears are supposed to feel like in a 32-year-old vehicle. It's fun.
We by no means are professionals, but thus far, totally fine. I would do this in the fifth wheel. Obviously, you'd have to pay attention to your temperatures going up some of these massive grades. A little windy, and if you're afraid of heights, you might not like it that much because there are some cliffs. Hasn't been anything that gnarly overall, though. This is, and like I said, this is the $1 Million Highway. This is the start of it. We made it through the first half of the $1 Million Highway. We're attempting to camp just outside of Silverton.
Oncoming, black truck, guys flying.
There's a guy flying oncoming. Oh, it's because he's in a Ram TRX. He thinks he could just send it. Anyways, we made it through the first half. Was not too bad. Few grades, steep drop-offs, all that jive. Now we are trying to camp near Silverton. And hopefully we find a spot, hopefully we have service. It's always that battle that we're always struggling with. Good morning, everyone. So today is the day. Today we are driving the $1 Million Highway, and today we are leaving our good friends Mike and Kate. We have been cruising around with them in Colorado for 3-4 weeks now, and we spent a week with them over in Breckenridge before that. Yeah, we gotta split up. We're heading towards Rapid City, South Dakota, and they have to go to Colorado. They're meeting some family in Colorado. Anyways, today we were driving the $1 Million Highway. Melissa opted to tow the trailer and take the Ram. So I always just let her drive whatever she wants, whatever feels comfortable for her. We did pre-run it last night because we went into Ouray just to check out the town. And she said it didn't seem that bad, which I agree it's not. I mean, it's just curvy. You have to pay attention. There's a couple sharp cliffs, but overall, not too bad. Use your low gearing, take your time, pay attention. She said that the Jeep is too squirrely. And when she means squirrely, the suspension is you know, very old, but it's oddly reactive. So the Jeep, like, you give it just a little turn and it's very sensitive, I guess. Squirrely, sensitive, whatever you want to call it. She doesn't like watching the gauges as much. The Ram is just a little more modern and reliable. So I said, all right, take the Ram. So I will go behind her most likely, and I'll have a radio so I can talk to her if she needs anything. And obviously we can pull over and switch if she feels like she wants to switch. So wish us luck, and this is us hitting the $1 Million Highway.
Eyes on the road, guys. Ooh, that's a nice camping area down there.
Doing great, babe. Nice and slow. Try to enjoy the view, but you gotta pay attention, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's the hardest part about this, is trying to keep the eyes on the road when I want to go look at all of the beautiful cliffs and waterfalls and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. It's so scenic. Definitely a drive I recommend everybody to do, you know, with or without their RV, just to do it.
This is the section that would be sketchy on the other side of the road. This is probably like the sketchiest part, but on this side going down from Silverton to Ouray, it's not bad at all. $1 Million Highway by myself, kinda. Jesse was helping me out on the radio.
You did a great job, babe.
Thanks.
We just finished the $1 Million Highway, and to be honest, it's not that bad. We did go in the less scary direction,
From
but
Silverton to Ouray.
But overall, it's just a road. Take your time, go slow. Semis drive it, and I highly recommend you checking it out. Like always, guys, thanks for watching.